Hey, it's Cranky Craig with your Cranky Craig movie reviews. Today I'm going to talk about the Oscar nominations that just came out at 8:30 this morning. These are for the 97th Academy Awards. These are for films that were had a theatrical release in 2024. So let's say, what is a theatrical release? Well, it's something that actually goes into a movie theater before it goes to streaming. Some of these films literally had a week run to qualify, then they go to streaming. It gets really confusing. I don't know what the rules are. They keep changing them. Since 2009, the Academy, whoever the hell they are, expanded the Best Picture category to 10 nominations instead of 5. I think this was an attempt to get more people to watch the awards. It hasn't really worked. All the other categories still only have 5 nominations. It's kind of stupid. Anyway, this year, Emilia Perez, a foreign film funded by Netflix, leads the pack with 13 nominations, and it is now the most nominated film in a foreign language ever. I have not seen this film. I've heard really mixed things about it. I heard people saying it's incredibly overrated, and other people saying it's amazing. It's a musical. I believe it's in Spanish. I will review it soon. So I'm not going to talk a lot about it. All I know is it's been nominated the most. The nine other films making up Best Picture nominees are Anora, The Brutalist, A Complete Unknown, Conclave, Dune Part 2, I'm Still Here, Nickel Boys, The Substance, and Wicked. So Emilia Perez isn't the only film nominated for Best Film that's in a foreign language. I'm Still Here from Brazil is in Portuguese. You're going to see a lot more foreign films nominated in Best Picture categories and acting categories because the Academy has done a huge reach out to foreign filmmakers. So you're going to see a lot more foreign films in these categories in the future. Is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? I don't really know. I do know Hollywood is making some really crappy movies, so let's give some other people a chance. If you like subtitles, there are a lot of great foreign films out there. Listen, I'm embarrassed to say I've only seen 4 out of these 10 films. I'm going to make an effort to see all of them. The films that I've seen are Conclave, The Substance, A Complete Unknown, and Wicked. I will see the rest of them when I get a chance. Okay, so the only film that I want to talk about, well, the one I want to talk about the most is this great film called The Substance, and it's by Coralie Fargat. I don't know if I'm saying her name right. She's an amazing. She also got a writing nomination. She also got a directing nomination. This is a horror film, body horror film / sci-fi / dark comedy. This is really outside the box for Hollywood. I can't believe it's getting all these nominations. I think it deserves every single one of them. This is a virtuoso performance by the director and writer. It's basically an anti-Hollywood film. So it's like, not only is it a film that bites the hand that feeds it, it's a film that eats the entire arm that feeds it. I hope it wins something. I'm really glad it's recognized. I highly recommend it. I reviewed it earlier this year. Please check out the review. The Brutalist. I haven't seen this film. It's like 3 hours and 35 minutes long. I'm really tired of really long films. Last year, Oppenheimer won. Hollywood seems to think quality is length. Let's not talk about that because there could be euphemism in there or there could be a double entendre. But nobody wants to sit through a 3 hour and 35-minute film with an intermission. They need to get with the program. By the way, trivia question. What is the shortest film to ever win Best Picture? Marty in 1955, 90 minutes. Bring back the 90-minute film. I think the favorite in this category is Anora. I haven't seen Anora. Again, I apologize. I love Sean Baker. He's the director, writer. I think Sean Baker can do no wrong. I liked all his rest of his films. They're quirky. They're outside the box. They mix comedy and drama. I hope it beats The Brutalist. The Brutalist is also a favorite. Again, I haven't seen either one, so I'm kind of talking out of the side of my mouth. But I don't know if I can sit through 3 hours and 35 minutes. Let's talk about the Best Actress category. We have Cynthia Erivo for Wicked, Carla Sofia Gasson for Emilia Perez, Mickey Madison for Anora, Demi Moore for The Substance, and Fernanda Torres for I'm Still Here. Snubs, Pamela Anderson, Angelina Jolie, and thankfully Nicole Kidman. Everyone knows I hated that movie, Baby Parts. I'm going to tell you again, I hated it. Surprisingly, Demi Moore is moving to the forefront as the favorite here. This is really interesting because, again, this is a horror film. She's an actress who hasn't been taken seriously. I think it's between her and Mickey Madison. Demi Moore already won the Golden Globe. She's been nominated for SAG. She's been nominated for a BAFTA. She's been nominated for the Critics' Choice Award. I'd love to see Demi take it home, not only because I love this movie, but it's a great comeback story. She's a nice person, from what I hear. When you think about the favorite in this category, think about some of the last winners, last few years. Brendan Fraser, a Hollywood actor from the 90s who no one took seriously, won an Oscar. Jamie Lee Curtis, an actress who's been around 50 years, who no one took seriously, won an Oscar. So I think that's going to repeat itself. I think Demi Moore, she's got a lot of friends, and I think this is a bold performance. It's a cheeky performance. She's playing an actress who is obsessed with her youth. It's perfect. So let's see. The Best Actor category is Adrien Brody for The Brutalist, Timothée Chalamet for Complete Unknown. Timothée Chalamet now becomes the youngest two-time nominee. The only other person that's been younger than him to be nominated twice is the famous James Dean. The category rounds out with Coleman Domingo for Sing Sing, Ralph Fiennes for Conclave, and Sebastian Stan for The Apprentice. I've seen Conclave. I've seen A Complete Unknown. I think this is Adrien Brody's category, although I would love to see Timothée Chalamet win. I think Adrien Brody is a great actor. Again, I haven't seen The Brutalist, but it's definitely between Timothée Chalamet and Adrien Brody. Out of the Best Supporting Actor category, I just want to mention the favorite, Kieran Culkin. He is in a film called A Real Pain. It's a tiny little film. I had problems with the film, especially the ending, but his performance is great. He plays this neurotic, anxiety-ridden, really annoying person so flawlessly. You can stream that on Hulu. It's pretty short. It's a great performance. I think he's going to win. I think it's a lock. In the Supporting Actress category, we have Monica Barbera, who played Joan Baez in A Complete Unknown, Ariana Grande, whatever her new last name is now in Wicked, Felicity Jones in The Brutalist, Isabella Rossellini in Conclave, great in that film. It's a really short part, like 5 minutes. Zoe Saldana and Emilia Perez. I think Zoe Saldana is the lock here. She's been around a long time. She's struggled. She's always worked. She won the Golden Globe. Again, I haven't seen this film, so I don't want to talk a lot about performance I haven't seen. I'm just kind of going off what the news is out there. So a lot of the odds will change on these winners based on the awards shows coming up. The Critics' Choice Awards, February 7th. The SAG Awards, which streams on Netflix, is February 23rd. The Oscars are now March 2nd. The Oscars are always on ABC. I don't know why. It's been that way forever. It's going to be that way forever. So I will put a link in this story to all the nominations so you can see them. And I will be reviewing some of more of these films before the awards come up. Again, I just want to say I'm glad to hear the substances in this mix. And I'm really proud of those voters who finally got their crap together and voted for some really edgy stuff. More reviews, more stories on Craig's To-Do List at WWNYTV.com.